This is Teri. This is Teri's Shoe Store, where she specializes in custom shoes and shoe repair. This is Teri's Workshop, where all the magic happens. You know what they say, all work and no play. When she's not hard at work, this is where you'll find her. And this is Teri's YouTube channel.
Aloha, Teri Edmonds here with another show for you. Today I'll be doing dyeing shoes, 21 pairs of shoes I might add. This show I've shown a lot of dyeing before. This one in particular is interesting to me and close to my heart because I will be doing it for a hula group. Every year in Hawaii they have a big hula competition on the Big Island, and it's called the Merry Monarch Festival. And a hula group is led by a Kummu, and that Kummu teaches traditions and of course the art of hula, but it's also more about tradition and raising these girls to appreciate their heritage and what the hula is all about. And so at this competition they're going to have a contemporary part. So what we'll be doing for her is the Kummu has picked out an outfit which has a beige and this burgundy color, and so I'll be dyeing all of these shoes. I matched it and did a color combination. So I'll be dyeing all of these shoes burgundy, and I'll be doing that today. What I think is really interesting and why this project is so close to me is because in this contemporary section, the Kummu is teaching the girls about the period of time when the missionaries came over to Hawaii, and they taught these girls to not be barefoot anymore and to wear a pump. And this is pretty similar to what they used to wear back then, just probably even much smaller. Now, this is funny to me because I always complain in the shoe industry that they do not make shoes wide enough. I mean, that shoe is pretty narrow. And since I had such trouble trying to find shoes, as most of you know, I came up with a hot biscuit, because this is really the size of a foot and what it takes to hold those big feet in. And it's not just the Hawaiians, Fijians, Samoans. As babies, our feet are shaped like a duck foot, and that doesn't change. What happens is we end up putting our feet into tiny little shoes like this and squish the toes. And so anyway, I thought it was really wonderful that this Kummu is trying to teach these girls how much better it is today. We have so many more options, and so anyway, this is definitely a part of the history of hula here in Hawaii. And so I will be dyeing this sea of shoes behind me, 21 pairs to be exact, and I'll show you when I'm done. They're going to be beautiful. Okay, I'm back. See, my table's empty. That was fun. Took me about 4 hours, on and off. I worked the store while I did it. But the fun thing about that is I had some people come in who would share their stories about their own experience with their halaus. They're probably in one. And something I learned, which I did not know, but I thought it'd be fun to share, is when a Kummu, which I told you about is the leader of the halau, submits their application to the Merry Monarch Festival, which is very important here in Hawaii, they have to explain exactly why they chose the color they chose. What does that mean? What is the historical significance? And she said their packets are about this thick. And I thought that's really neat that they have to put so much thought into it. This is not just a costume contest. This is not just a dance-off. This is real thought, and it's real traditions, and some beautiful things that we can all learn something about. So that's really great. I will be watching them. It's going to be next weekend. It's always in April, and I'll be checking it out. It is Napua, who is the daughter of Grammy Award-winning Lokalani Lindsay for her Hawaiian songs, who is also a customer of mine at If the Shoe Fits. So thanks for joining me. I did have to show you some still shots. I couldn't take a film of the actual shoes being finished because they were being used for fitting tonight. Anyway, so thanks again. It was super fun. It really meant a lot to me. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave me any comments that you might have, things that you'd like to see. It's always fun to have ideas. And thanks for joining me again. Aloha.